Good evening, everyone. We're back once again, this time round 8. Belgium, here we go. Spa-Francorchamps, the one you've all been waiting for. Can Oscar Williams take it? He's been on the top of the lap times all week. However, can he convert that into pole? And then after that, can he turn it into a win? Let's look at the track fact, shall we? It's just over 7 kilometers long, race distance of 25 laps, which is pretty much 175 kilometers spot on. And yeah, 19 turns around Spa. Fastest qualifying lap last season was Paul Magzire. He pretty much stole the show in Spa last season with what you'd call a Grand Slam, I guess. Qualifying, race and fastest lap, yeah, 1:41. So we're looking at similar lap times this season. Let's see if they can break the lap times, eh? So the standings so far: Max Hammerlink, he overtook Paul Magzire last race after Paul Magzire was disqualified in Italy for extending too much. It was deemed, yeah, that was way too many track extensions. So yeah, Dave Southwood though getting his first win. It was long coming, to be honest, and he was on form all season. He pretty much stole it after Max Hammerlink and Paul Magzire had a clash on the last lap going into Scari, but it's a win nonetheless, and it's definitely brought him and the AC Alpine into contention, at least you know, for runners-up prize maybe. But yeah, let's go to the team standings. We have Vermin Racing 149 points, BM Racing 112, but yeah, as I said, Alpine pretty close now. But yeah, let's jump straight into qualifying, shall we? I'm sat here alone tonight, however I'm sure guys in the chat can keep me entertained, hopefully. Please do tell me if the stream is too loud or too quiet. I can adjust that, I think. It can seem a bit quiet there, if you ask me. Okay, that's definitely way too loud. Archie Nimmonen currently leading the qualifying session with just over 13 minutes to go. 1:44 is currently fastest, but the track grip is setting in. His lap times are going to get faster as qualifying proceeds. Track grip might be a bit of an issue, seeing as I think a lot of drivers were watching real F1 qualifying in Mexico, so they might not have been out there setting those laps. We should have a full grid tonight, or at least a good turnout. So even though it's a big track and there's plenty of space, drivers will want to make sure that they get track position. bit of a controversial one, but Paul Magza has been allowed to qualify tonight, given that he does have a pit lane penalty, unfortunately, has been applied, and therefore he will be allowed to qualify due to a mistake on our behalf. This will put those who think they might be a bit comfortable on edge tonight, considering what's on the table. Frank Hughes goes fastest, but Paul Magza, let's see what he has under his sleeve. He opens his DRS, crosses the line. Currently the fastest so far was just over 10 minutes to go, but drivers still getting the laps together as Max Hammerling goes 4th fastest. Dave Southwood, winner last race, comes into the pits. Really needs to get his qualifying game sorted if he wants to be a championship contender, because his race pace, he comes like out of nowhere. It's like he's like a stealth bomber. He just weaves his way through the pack, and all of a sudden, you know, he's getting podiums left, right, and centre. But he just needs to give himself the best chance and yeah, sort out his 1 lap pace. Nicola Lay, another one to look out for. With a newly signed Stim Prince, his teammate, I believe reserve driver for Scuderia Rapidamente. Oh! There's a BM car gone off. Who is it? I think it is the driver R2 Niminen. Could be wrong. No, it is, yeah. R2 has gone off. Let's see if he can get it together. No, that's his session over by the looks of things. That is unfortunate. Frank Hughes putting on a bit of a good performance so far. One of the contenders for tonight. He hasn't had the best of luck so far after his win at the start of the season. The battle between Octane and F-Zero is getting tight. I think there's only 4.5 points between them now. So Clank and Douglas Falcon will need to put the stops out in order to make the most of tonight. Douglas Falcon has definitely upped his game this season, has been a solid point scorer for the team, so it's really up to Clank Hughes to score as much as he can tonight. Something tells me he's coming to the pits. Oh no, he's starting his out lap, in lap, fucking, sorry, flying lap. Pardon my French. He's up on his time, but is it enough? I don't think so. Still plenty of time left in qualifying, but really he has this shot and another one. Clank on the C3 compound tyre tonight. A lot of the drivers opting for this, except those with back of the grid penalties, possibly opting for the harder compound tyre, I believe, the C2. The oversteer there has lost him a couple of tenths, unfortunately, coming out of that. Still up, but he would have been looking to possibly, I don't know, make more of a gap to Paul Magzire and the rest of the gang. Yep, he decides to actually pull in. A wise choice given. There's not that much time left, and I think he can improve that further. Paul Magzire's up on his time though, and he's still got some left in him by the looks of things, as a car's gone off. Doesn't interrupt his lap time though, he's completely focused and he's still gaining. Let's see if he can get 7/10 out of this. I think he can. Depending on what track grip is at right now, it will most likely mean he can brake even deeper here. Yeah, he's going to need more time. That breaks him into the 142s with a 142.4. Has anyone got an answer for that? Dave Southwood currently second. As I was mentioning, he needs to put himself into good position on qualifying, and it seems to be doing a good job of that. Seems to have it together as Nicola Lay goes second fastest with a 143.2. Just over 2 minutes, well, just under 2 minutes left in qualifying now. Tippenstone goes 7th fastest. Jan van Dijk puts himself into second now as the guys start steaming out the laps. But all eyes on Oscar as he's finally out of the pits and he's on his flying lap. And you see the red flags in the stands. All the Dutchies have come out support Oscar Williams. When I say Dutchies, I don't know what I'm saying really. I meant Welshies. He's not Max Verstappen. Car looked like he was on fire there. Just over 30 seconds now left in qualifying. If people aren't aiming to start a qualifying lap now, then they should already be on one. Max Hammerling! Max Hammerling! What's going on here? I think he's just called it a day there, to be honest. Doesn't look like anything too bad as the JVDR car pulls out of the way. Nice of him to let Oscar through like that. And that is qualifying over. Those on their flying lap at the moment will be allowed to complete it. Oscar crosses the line, and it's not enough. It's not enough. He's a 10th off, unfortunately. Can Paul Magzar go faster? He does. 42 flat. Nicola Lay. Who else is still qualifying? Jack Smith. I think he's just completed his lap. Nicola Lay, Cyprian Stone crosses the line. No, sorry. Clank Hughes goes 5th fastest. Turner. But yeah, let's go with Nicola Lay as he's coming through the end of sector 3 now. Looked like he turned in a bit too early there into the bus stop chicane. Bit of oversteer there. Still pips Clank Hughes and breaks into the 42s there. An interesting grid tonight. Okay, so just a quick shout out here. The drivers tonight will be doing a commemoration lap for driver Colton Fox. He used to race with us a couple of seasons ago and is unfortunately having to go through some surgery, so we're showing our support for him tonight. As our race director quickly organises the grid, we will just be doing a formation lap for him, and yeah, then we'll get on with the race. But yeah, hope everything goes well, man, and wish you the best of luck. We're all thinking of you as the grid lines up now for the formation lap, or commemoration lap, sorry. So hopefully everyone realises that what we're doing. I'll hand it to the guys in this league. They really put some effort into the liveries, even their helmets. But yeah, I think it's a great lap to do our formation lap on. Swear that was intentional, that parking. But yeah, thank you for that, guys. And yeah, best of luck, Colton Fox. We're all thinking of you. And now's the time we've all been waiting for, eh? Apologies for that. And now the grid is all lined up for the race. We've got Paul Magzire on pole, Oscar Williams right alongside him, Max Hammerlink in third, Jan van Dijk in fourth, and these drivers, they all are on the C3 compound, I believe, as the lights are about to go red. Engines will soon start revving. The excitement is setting in, the adrenaline is pumping, the lights are red. Lights out, away we go! Paul Magzire is going off to the outside by the looks of things and gives Oscar a nice run up the inside there. As we quickly make sure everyone gets through. I quickly return to pit and try and catch up with the pack. But it looks like Paul Magzire's back up to first. I'm sorry we missed that. He must have had a better run in and has been practicing that. Oscar seems to have dropped down to third, but now he's back up to second. Nicola Lay surprisingly in third at the moment. I wonder what's happened there. As yeah, what did happen? I'm sorry we missed out on that. It looks like Max Hammerlink has been taken out. Oh no, my bad. I missed that. Sorry. He's in fourth. He's okay, guys. He's okay. Oh, it looks like Clank Hughes has had a bit of an issue there. He's dropped down a lot of places. Oscar Williams here, staying close to Paul Magzire. He needs to be able to get a run. Paul Magzire seems to have him covered for the time being. At least just under a second on him, at least. Nicola Lay though being left behind as these two battle it out. Jan van Dijk, and he's managed to get to fourth. That won't be helping Max Hammerlink's championship battle here, but it looks like Cyprian Stoyan and K-Man have both pitted. Max Hammerlink staying close though. gone wide there. You lose a lot of time here to Jan van Dijk. Those Fisher also pitting. There must have been a lot of contact there in lap 1. Artu Niminen. Poor qualifying, unfortunately. Can he make up tonight? Oh, there's a lot of action here. Jack Smith manages to stay out the rear of Dave Southwood. But really, I mean, we were watching this battle forming as they're already going to come across traffic. It looks like Nils Fisher's just come out right in front of the championship battle. I say championship battle, I think Oscar can play an important role here tonight. Definitely steal some vital points that Paul Magzaire needs in order to stay within arm's reach. There's barely anything between these two. Nils Fisher's going to play an important role here. He stays out of the way completely. It was a wise move there, wise move. Oh God, we're in for a bumpy ride tonight. Lap 3, so these guys now have DRS. They won't be holding back. Want to be staying within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS detection zone, so that they can open the rear wing and gain an extra few kilometers down the straight. So Paul Magsaire's got a better exit over here. It might just be the way his car's set up. Oscar does like his car loose though, like his women. DRS wide open. We'll hopefully bring him closer here as the Octane grandstand goes wild. Oscar passes him. 4/10 separates first and second. There's Jan van Dijk. Jan van Dijk. Oh, he's gone off in turn 1. Oh, what is he going to do? He stays out of the way. Wise. Very clean. Mario Lind on the rear of Wilson. Who's this Wilson guy? I'm not too sure, unfortunately. Very close there, going through Eau Rouge, maybe even Radlon. Oscar's doing everything he can to force Paul Magzaire into a mistake. How much pressure can he handle tonight? I hope that the Octane boys have deliberately deflated Oscar's tyres so they don't overheat. All this battling that's going on. And Paul Magzaire, oh, he's spun! He's got too much oversteer, he's spun! That unsettled his car going into the braking zone, and that Nicola Lay's also been overtaken by Max Hammerlink into the bus stop chicane. This will help Max Hammerlink now. He's up into third, and Paul Magzaire is not too far off in the distance. Jack Smith's not really out of the question either, as Dave Southwood is eyeing up an opportunity around Nicola Lay. Nicola Lay, who started off really well, is slowly losing position after position. Christ, what am I doing? Oh my God. me a second, guys. Sorry about this. Alright, I apologise for that. Oscar Williams, yep, now in first. And he's now in clean air as well, so he'll be setting down the hot laps. Paul Magzire not in the best of positions now. He's on the back foot. He'll just be trying to keep Max Hamilton behind him now, as Oscar's in clean air, and he's just making a getaway. I do realise I've not switched it to race. I do apologise. It's been a crazy one tonight. It took me 6 laps to realise, but it's 6 laps around Spa, so those are 6 long laps. As we enter lap 7, Oscar Williams currently leading, Paul Magzire not too far behind, but far enough for Max Hamilton to now be in contention for second. Dave Southwood, winner last time round, is currently in 4th, as De Wolf has a bit of an issue there, coming through the bus stop chicane by the looks of things, and lost a few positions. Nicola Lay was up in 3rd at one point, is down to 5th. Jack Smith, I think he wants that position from Nicola Lay, as if he hasn't been bullied enough tonight. Van Dijk qualified 4th here, was down to 12th, but looks like he's on a bit of a resurgence run here. He goes wide and loses out to Turner this time. Both star drivers, but he's caught in the back of the midfield here. Jan Van Dijk seems to find himself in this position quite often though, unfortunately, and has to rely on other drivers not taking him out. The Wolf goes for a move there, makes it look easy around Wilson. Max Hamlin though, I was saying, he was gaining. He's nearly catching up to Paul Magzire. Does Paul Magzire have damage on his car? That is the question. Question is, which way is Paul Magzar going to go? I think he's going to cover the inside. Oh, he doesn't. Leaves the door open, but he's fine this time round. I think compromise his line out of there, out of this straight. This is the one that will matter though. Clank Hughes pits, Jan van Dijk pits on lap 9 out of 25. Going to hards by the looks of things. I think closes the gap, but still isn't close enough to make the lunge just yet. Have to put up another lap of putting his tyres through hell, trying to stay close to Paul Magzar. But we've already seen him make one mistake tonight. Can Max Hamilton force him into another? Oscar Williams now just over, well, just under a second ahead. As I said, he was pulling away with all this clean air. Paul Magzar has unfortunately unleashed the beast. Ain't nothing gonna tame that dragon. Bullet's closing in on southward. Brakes nice and late, closes the gap. Southwood gets a better exit. Jack Smith pit. And we missed the overtake in turn 1. Hamlin got around Paul Magzar in the end. Whereas Paul Magzar's chance to overtake might make this look easy. Oh! 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 Okay! Omayo Shindo! Nani! This is serious streaming. No memes in this commentary's booth. But Paul Magzar makes it past, and I guess it goes on for another lap. David Ball's been overtaken by Clank Hughes, who's on a fresh set of tyres. Can R2 Nimmonen do about his teammate though, Douglas Falcon, who's currently in 6th. R2 Nimmonen, they're putting in some hot ones in practice over the week, over 2 weeks. And he really needs to convert that into race pace and get past. Oscar Williams' pit. Oscar Williams' pit. I'll give Paul Magzar the clean air he needs. Not that he had anyone holding him up, but mentally pressure's now on him to perform. Where will this put Oscar? As Max Hamlin's pitted, Dave Southwood, Douglas Falcon. Yeah, I think this pretty much triggered a lot of drivers. Nicola Lay and Paul Magzar are the only ones who haven't pitted of the front runners. And Oscar is on the C2 compound as R2 Nimmonen makes his way past. R2 Nimmonen also hasn't pitted. There's Fisher. What's happened here? He's spun coming out of the pits by the looks of things. Oh dear, oh dear. Jack Smith pits. I think Oscar wants that position back by the looks of things. to hold on for the time being, but he's been held up. Is this some team play at work here? This is a bit dirty. Oscar Williams been held up. This is perfect for BM Racing at the moment. This is helping Paul Magzo out brilliantly. Don't know if it's enough, but it's definitely going to help. Oscar really needs to get past this roadblock. Archie obviously playing his own game, but I still think he'll be helping out Paul Magzo whenever. As Paul Magzo's pit, Nicola Lay's pit. Oscar Williams comes to the bus stop chicane. I think he'll be fine, to be honest. We go to the helicopter camera. Yep, both cars are stationary. Oscar Williams makes it ahead. Archie Niminen though, not too far behind. Paul Magzo comes out in fourth. Yeah, that 7-second gap. It was never gonna halt progress for Oscar Williams. He built up a nice cushion there. As Jack Smith unfortunately retires for the race. I think that's our first retiree of the night. I want to know the story behind that one. Remember, guys, you know, if you want to give your story on the race, just hop into the waiting to interview channel and we can have a little chat. Hey, keep me entertained tonight. Not that this race isn't. Oscar Williams though pulling away once again. Archie Niminen doesn't look like he can hold on to this wild stallion with new boots on. Oscar really pushing the C2 tyres, the hardest compound available this weekend. And we going the distance now. Just needs to get his head down. He does need to be told that. Oscar setting the fastest lap so far, 1:44.3. Still plenty of time to go to break that. As just about reaching the halfway point, I believe. Paul Magzo again on Mario Lind here. One who started from the back, I believe, with a grid penalty. Not saying that Paul Magzo should have also joined him there, but hey, these things happen. Hey, I apparently left my car on the grid and caused a red flag this race. These things happen, man. These things happen. I mean, they're all not having fun though. As yeah, Paul Magzo easily makes his way around Mario Lind. David Bull feeling very bullish tonight. Make an opportunity maybe. As all eyes are on him, and I think he can sense it. So just briefly go back here. As Clank Hughes is spun. Clank Hughes. I was saying he hasn't had the best of luck this season. Maybe this car just doesn't connect with him. As Nils Fischer is also retired. Christoph Turner is retired. This is not great for DAC and the championship trial. Archie Niminen finally pulls the trigger on the pit stop. Running a bit of a longer stint. Don't know if he'll be getting much out of the harder compound tyres, but who knows, he might have just helped with his strategy as Mario Lind spins. Mario Lind has spun. Wolf Pits. The Niminen exits and he looks to have made it out in front of Ryan Wilson. New face, new kid on the block. By the looks of things, I've never seen this guy before. I don't know who he is. What's this guy about, eh? He's doing good though, he's in the points. He's yet to pit by the looks of things, but that's besides the point. He's keeping it together. Another one keeping it together at the moment, Nicolet. What's his best finish so far? Let's have a look. I think he's at the podium. The thing with these guys, the Scuderia Reputability, they've been pretty good from the get-go. He wants to get past Dave Southwood. Dave Southwood says no, not today. So Nicolet, by the looks of things, his best finish so far has been second. That was in China. How could I forget that? Good race. Oh, that's because I wasn't there, unfortunately, to witness Octan's first ever win. Yeah, Nicolet's been good this season. Didn't have the best of starts, finishing 11th in Australia, but 2 podiums. No wonder he's up in 5th. Challenging Dave Southwood. Nicolet's got a good run here. Bit of stalling though, gonna hold him back, but he wants to get past, heading into the bus stop chicane. Can he do it? Will it be allowed? Who comes out ahead? We don't know. It's Dave Southwood this time round. It's a good run there though. Dave Southwood pulls away this time. Another battle that's slowly forming is Mario Lind and De Wolf for 11th. Ryan Wilson pits. Bit of snap oversteer there from Wolf. He holds it together though as Mario Lind gets a nice exit. Can he make the move? Wolf doesn't give him any space to go around the outside. Should be able to get a good run out of here. Up Rouge. Nicolet looked like he was going to make a move there, but jump back to this battle. Mario Lind's finally got around Wolf. Bit of a consolation prize considering he just spun out a couple of laps ago. Dave Southwood's building a bit of a gap. And a nice little groove. Pulling away from Nicolet. Looks like he won't get on the podium tonight unless there's another incident up ahead. kind of neat seeing Spa from the wrong direction. Anyway, looking forward. Lap 17, Oscar Williams currently leading. He's been leading for the majority of this race, to be honest. Paul Magza started out on pole. Oscar Williams took that away, I believe, around lap 6 or 7 when Paul Magza made a mistake. Brought Max Hammerlink into contention, but Paul Magza has managed to fend him off for the time being. Nicola Lay again looking to have another stab at Southwood. Who can get a better exit out of here? Looks like Southwood might have it for now. Nicolay going in hot there, trying everything he can to stay close, but it might be a bit detrimental to his speed. R2 closing in on Douglas, his next victim possibly. Douglas doing a good job for his team, making up the points for Clank Hughes, who is in the points, but considering he's technically the first driver, I'm sure they have equal opportunities in F-Zero, but he's considered the first driver considering he's got a Trout League Championship under his belt. Let's see what Falcon can do to keep R2 away. Ryan Wilson overtaking Wolf there. Seven laps to go. He's got a decent run here. He's going to be gaining. He's going to be braking later. He's going to probably overtake Falcon in the next lap. He's braver. He wants it. He's experienced. This guy knows how to win races. Unfortunately, just not today, is he? Oh, he gets a lap oversteer. Oh, he gets too greedy. He wanted it, he couldn't have it, and Falcon flies away. It's like poetry. And the gaps have formed. Closest battle now is for fourth between Nicola Lay and Southwood. But it looks like Southwood just a bit too strong today. At least Nicola Lay's harder compound tyres just not working in his favour. Remember guys, we want to know who your vote for driver of the day is, so get those votes in via the chat. I mean, I'm biased, I'm obviously going to say Oscar Williams, Do you think he should have had pole today? I mean, he would have had Paul Magsa probably not been able to qualify, but that's besides the point. Talk of with the influx of new talent this season, that there might be a bit of a changing of the guard. Maybe after Paul Magsire's recent display, I still think he has that flame in him though, and though there's haters out there, I still think he might clinch this championship. He's ahead of Hammerlink at the moment, but the championship standings, it's Hammerlink who has the edge. The way it's looking though, if it does finish in this order, Hammerlink will stay ahead, but just by 2 points. I wonder if either the driver can probably squeeze out a fastest lap. Might help their chances heading into the next race. Singapore after Belgium. Very challenging track. Douglas Falton's putting a great drive in today. Just over 4 laps to go. I think this might be one of his best drives this season. His best finish so far is 7th, so if he can hold on to 6th, I'm sure he'll be very happy with this. Even Clank will be happy to see him turn in so many good points, considering he couldn't do that today. Fortunately, we couldn't see what happened to him in the start. He did qualify around about where Douglas currently is, so we'll have to look at that post-race. Another one who hasn't had the best of luck tonight, Jan van Dijk, qualified 4th, he's currently 8th. He'll be looking at those post-race replays, maybe conjuring up an incident report or two. Artunen finally caught up as K-Man decides to pit. Artu is ready for round 2. Question is, who currently has the fastest lap? I could not tell you. The game does not allow me to see, unfortunately. R2's gaining. He's just over 4 seconds off. He goes nice and deep here, but he'll probably get a better exit. No, it looks like Falcon's holding on for the time being. Another one who's back in action is Nicola Lay. But we'll stick with these two for now. We'll just see how thirsty R2 is. He wants to get past him. He wants 6th. It'll definitely help BM's chances tonight, considering Jack Smith isn't there to rear gunner Max Hamlin on the double points. R2 braking nice and late, keeps it together this time. Now what will happen heading into turn 1? Douglas Falcon leaving the door open. R2 isn't going to make the same mistake twice, but he does have to halt because Douglas Falcon claims the line and he's pulling away. He doesn't get DRS by the looks of things either, but he is gaining on him. DRS would have helped him this time round though. He'll have to be patient. How long can Douglas hold on for though? Don't think he's felt pressure like R2 before. R2 holding that corner in 7th. This is a great little battle here. I think it might go down to the wire by the looks of things. R2 gaining once again through this corner. Not as close this time. Or is he? I think you might just make the opportunity here. Falcon compromises his line to claim the inside there, to fend off. Oh, R2, what are you doing, man? No, not like this. Oh! You're supposed to take the points to make it easier for Uptown. I mean, well done, Douglas Falcon. Holding on there. R2 cracking under pressure there. Outbraking himself and doing his best to avoid rear-ending Douglas Falcon there. I'm sure that would have been great for Jan van Dijk, but I think he might just have to settle for 8th. R2, bit of oversteer there. Those tyres overheating now. Prince Stein not had the best of races tonight, unfortunately. He's done well to be a decent point scorer for the recently reformed Gulf Porsche, now Octane Porsche, as we head into the final lap. Magsayo unfortunately hasn't had the race he wanted. Started off so well for him, but a mistake turned that into a bit of a nightmare, and he will have to settle for 2nd. However, there's only one Oscar Williams. This guy has got his eyes set ahead to the future. Where will he be racing next season? That is the question. He is a championship contender, just give him the right car, as he There's a bit of a wobble going into the last corner there. But he's only bloody got to do it, hasn't he? Oscar Williams! Octan finally have a second win under their belt. It's been long coming. The Welshman has finally done it, and the Welsh Dragon can be seen waved in the distance in the grandstand somewhere. I'm sure someone has a flag. Oscar Williams doing us proud there. There's a few donuts obviously necessary. So the final lineup there: Oscar Williams first, Paul Magzire second, Max Hammerlink third, Dave Southwood fourth, Nicola Lay fifth, Douglas Falcon sixth, Artur Nimmerman seventh, Jan van Dijk eighth, Clank Hughes ninth, and Mario Lind finishing off the final points position in 10th. And we had Ryan Wilson 11th. Good first race for him. I believe it was his first race. Wolf in 12th, Cyprian Stoyan 13th, David Bull 14th, and K-Man in 15th. As we quickly go through those who retired and did not finish tonight. We had Christoph Turner, Jack Smith, and Nils Fischer. An interesting race tonight. Not as much action as previous races, but very exciting nonetheless. Do apologise for the few hiccups. I'm sure I'm gonna get it in the ear, as well as maybe a few others. But shall we see if we got anyone waiting for an interview? I think we have. We got DAC Alpine and DAC Racing team boss Alex Cochran.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, pretty good. It's as for the race, not too bad. Obviously, Dave got some solid points, but unfortunately, Christoph had to retire. So,
what happened there?
He was just having issues with the car throughout the race. We had limited practice, and then it was just no point continuing in 40.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why were you not participating tonight?
I had other commitments, very important commitments.
Well, I'm glad you're here to share this with us.
But Ryan, who was my stand-in, that was Super Yam, if you remember him.
Oh,
he
okay.
had a good return, just outside the points, but showed solid pace throughout. So quite.
Yeah, it's a shame he's just outside the points because he got fastest lap as well. So that means we'll be getting that tonight. That extra point.
I want to congratulate Oscar on his win as well in hybrid. Yeah. Very good Octan.
It's been long coming. But yeah, it's a shame about Christoph Turner. You could have had a nice double points finish there. But I think there was an incident in the first couple of laps, wasn't there?
Not too sure. I couldn't catch the start.
Yeah, it was a bit chaotic. But yeah, thanks for that, man. Anything else you'd like to add? It's been pretty lonely.
No, you did a good job, and the stream was good.
The stream was alright. The me leaving the safety car on track apparently wasn't too great. I don't think it affected
operational errors and everything.
Yeah. Anyway, man, thank you for joining me, and have a good night.
See ya.
So yeah, that was Alex Cochran, driver for DAC Racing and team owner for both DAC Alpine and DAC Racing. Nice fourth place finish for them with Dave Southwood and DAC Alpine. But yeah, eyes on to the future. We are racing in Singapore street circuit, famously known for its night races, and yeah, a lot of crazy turns and not that many track overtaking opportunities, but we'll see. We'll see what these guys can do. As I think I'm gonna call it a night. I have to get up early tomorrow, unfortunately, but it's been great, and I appreciate you all for taking your time out to watch the stream. But yeah, I don't know what else I've got to say. I'm really proud of Oscar. I mean, we all knew he was going to win it in Belgium. We had no doubt. But, well done nonetheless. Max Hammerlink, unfortunately, couldn't get past Paul Magzire today. But going by the championship standings, he will stay ahead by just 2 points. It's going to be very exciting heading into Singapore. Paul Magzire will have to serve a pit lane penalty in that race. That is without a doubt. There was a bit of a communication breakdown tonight, so that's why he was allowed to participate in qualifying. This will be looked into, and enough speculation on that for now. I am going to call it a night. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. When is that? That is the 9th of November. Where has this year gone? Anyway, enough of my existential crisis. Have a good night, guys. I've been Kilgore Trout. You've been watching Formula Trout League. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time.